Welcome everybody to Classic Vinyl Volume 4. Today we talk about Thick as a Brick by the British prog rock band Jethro Tull, which was released in March 1972. The album was a direct response to critics who claimed that the previous album, Aqualung, was a concept album. To Ian Anderson, the group's main songwriter, it was just a collection of unconnected songs. The reaction was to show the critics what a real concept album was. So they pulled all the stops on Thick as a Brick. There's only one song spread over 2 LP sides, and there's the assumption that the lyrics to that one song were written by an 8-year-old child prodigy, Gerald Bostock. There's also a unified sleeve concept, which presents the album as a fake provincial newspaper that writes about Gerald Bostock, his family and connections, and about small-town life in this community in general. So we get fake soccer results, club meeting announcements, crossword puzzles, and even a lukewarm review of the album itself. And of course, Bostock's poem in full length. This certainly has got to be one of the most elaborate album sleeves that I've ever seen. It opens up like a real newspaper, so you have to fold it up here like this. Then you can read it like a newspaper. It's got pages like this. I'll show some. It's a really great experience listening to the album and reading these articles at the same time. Here's some more pages. Most of the articles have a very funny sort of mocking tone to them. Lots of British humor, all in all. Here's the back cover, front cover again. This box set that I've got here presents the entire newspaper in a more manageable form. So it's easier to read, it's smaller. For example, here's the crossword puzzle. And this new edition also has got a new stereo remix by British prog musician Stephen Wilson, which is quite interesting to listen to. The one song on the album, Thick as a Brick, is a feat in itself. It never gets boring. It contains quite melodic, folky passages, but it also has lots of changing time signatures, keys, tempo changes. It shows Jethro Tull at the peak of their powers, and it also becomes clear that Jethro Tull are making fun of concept albums and prog rock in general by deliberately going over the top. For example, there's a passage towards the end of the first LP side where the band plays these loud unison chords followed by silence. And when you flip the record over to listen to the second side, echoes of these stabs can be heard in the background. So Thick as a Brick is a milestone of early 70s progressive rock music, a musical style that later got discredited by the punk movement, but which is worth exploring when you're a vinyl collector, especially for these great album sleeves that you get. So that's it for today. Stay tuned for Classic Vinyl Volume 5 and don't forget to subscribe. See you.